Welcome to my writing realm. My name is Tanya Stephenson and I'm a self-published author. To find out more information about me and my publications, please check out my website at www.tanyastephenson.ca. Episode 16. What the heck is Preptober? More importantly, what is NaNoWriMo? If you're a seasoned writer, you already know the answer to this. But for those who don't, NaNoWriMo is National Novel Writing Month. This is a worldwide event that takes place in November every single year, where we all try to write 50,000 words in one single month. Why 50,000? Well, because some believe this is the minimum number of words required to classify your project as a novel. And how do you sign up for this? Visit their website, which is easy to find through Google, and set up an account and announce your project. You can also associate your login with a specific area or region, allowing you to connect with other writers in that same area. How do they track your word count? Well, it's all on you. You can update on a daily basis either your words written on that day or your total word count on your project that far. Now, I do recommend updating your word count every day because you get special badges which gives you encouragement. They used to request a validation process at the end, once you reach your 50,000, where you copy and paste your entire project into their website and allow this tool to count your words and do a word scramble so no one can steal your work. However, they remove this, which I don't blame them one bit for. I recall in a past year writing up to the very last day before achieving that goal of 50,000 words. But there were so many others uploading the validation tool at the same time that the website was bogged down and moving very slowly. Once I even had to restart the upload, which is a lot of work. Now on to Preptober. What is that exactly? When I first started Nano, I had no idea what this term was. But now that I know that it's technically the month before Nano, which is obviously October, where everyone plans what they will be working on. For plotters, this may mean plotting out their story and character builds. For pantsers, this could be where they just shoot out some random bullet point ideas. Whatever your writing method is, October is the time to get ready for Nano, but don't start writing it yet. My plans for Nano did not require much effort during Preptober in 2021. Being a pantser, I just made a note to write random short stories. Usually I write a full novel, which I later archive as practice and for reference only because they never reach my quality standard. But this year I'm trying something different. In 2020, I wrote a choose-your-own-adventure style book, which later I realized that the timeline in my high fantasy world puts this far past all of the other books which I have not completed writing or published yet. It was fun to write a choose-your-own-adventure style story. I used Scrivener, which made the layout a lot easier to work with. However, I did lose about, I want to say, between 2,000 to 10,000 words at one point because it crashed on me. I was using the PC version. Now, Scrivener was originally designed to work with a Mac, which I do not use. I used the PC version, but it doesn't seem to have all of the same options or function as well as the Mac version. Lesson learned. I am now, for 2021, back to using Word so that I can write on multiple devices without losing anything, and all those devices have Word installed. I also keep each story, I will also keep each story on a separate document so that I'm not dealing with a massive file again. After Nano, I plan to take one short story at a time, revise it, self-edit it, and then send it to my peer editors and my editor, and then publish one story every 3 months. Now, if for some reason these short stories are too short to release on their own as an ebook, then I will batch them together into one short story collection. Now, what is classified as too short? If my short stories are less than 6,000 words, and say they end up ranging from 2,000 to 5,000, then I will need to batch a bunch together into the same ebook. But I'm hoping that I can do an average of 10,000 to 15,000 words per short story. So I should have anywhere from 4 to 5 ebooks ready for editing by the time Nano is over. Now, if this 2021 Nano test goes well, I am going to do this every year, which will allow me to continue a steady publication process amidst my hectic and chaotic schedule. Now, if I can get ahead of this schedule and get the ebooks ready in advance, or I find myself with some spare time, then I'll return to focusing on my first high fantasy novel that I have been dreaming about for more years than I care to admit. Today's writing prompt. If you are doing NaNoWriMo and you haven't started planning your project, well, guess what? If it's still October when you're listening to this, you're almost out of time. You better get cracking. However, if you're not doing Nano, then here's a secondary prompt for you. Imagine you are a writer, which you probably are if you're listening to this, who has joined Nano for the first time ever. Connecting with a writer online through the Nano website, you've discovered you live not far from each other and you seem to get along, so you agree to meet in person. What is that meeting like, especially with the pandemic? Well, that is it for today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to talking with you next time. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, night, or whatever, and happy writing.